What's up, everybody? Spare Wood Again here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Space Engineers. We are back on the survival world because we have finished the multi-ship design. So I'm kind of working in phases, right? Some of you may notice I haven't built the multi-ship yet. But when I designed the multi-ship, batteries weren't a thing yet, and you all know that I added them later as an ARM system, like an attachment. But I think what I'm going to do in this world, since I haven't built it yet, is redesign the engine work slightly, which I may show in an episode. I might just kind of do it and be done. But I want to convert it to batteries, right? Because you all know me, I'm a very resource-conscious person. Like, I don't like using resources that are finite. It bothers me. Oh, there's a mining carriage over there. I wonder if it has automated systems or not. I wonder if we should go attack that or not. Anyways, so what I've done here is I've set up 2 pistons. Now, some of you may be like, dude, what do you need 2 pistons for? Well, I'm thinking ahead, and I'm thinking of if and when I end up turning on the meteor things again. Last time I did that, I got terribly destroyed by meteors, but I did find out they kind of come from the sun, not directly, but in that direction. So, kind of on this dark side of the asteroid, we should be safe over here, you know, from meteorites. But I'm kind of just, at the moment, I may not do it super fancy because it's kind of a, how do you put it? Kind of a haphazardly done in order to get something done, and we don't have the asteroids on. But I wanted to make sure it would get high enough that it would see the sun. But I'm going to build a solar array. So what I'm going to do is we got 2 pistons to extend all the way up, and then this uses steel plates. We're going to need batteries, a rotor, and some solar panels. What do these need? Steel plate, steel plate. Okay, that's good. So the only thing I need to grab from the Mark II is some construction components. I'm not going to weld all this together right now, right this minute, because, well, frankly, I don't really think that would be very entertaining. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to drop a rotor right there, right? We are going to take battery packs, and I'm going to put about 4 of them here. And I worked this out design-wise in Creative on the tests with the world, the test with the world, you know, the world test. I'm such a derp sometimes. The multi-ship world was what I meant. So we're going to put these here, and it's going to be about 4 on each side, so 8 in total. And it's still not super efficient, but it's enough that while I'm working on other things, it can be collecting energy. Come on. Where'd you go? There we go. And a 2. And a 1. And a 2. Now what this will do, and you could take this a step further, and eventually I probably will, but for now this is all I really need, and it'll still be a lot of work. But what I need it to do is to extend up and then be able to, like, rotate over so it can see the sun. Now, in truth, the rotation part isn't uber necessary, because you could build it to where they're facing this way. Like, since I've got them here, you could... Come on. Where does it keep going? I forgot how annoying it is to build on the... Yeah, like this. You could build them going this way. And if I had more resources, I could probably just add some to be extra solar panels. But I don't really feel like doing that. And as you can see, if they're turned sideways or even facing the sun, currently you'd get a little power, but if I can extend them all the way up, then we'll be in full, kind of like these, we'll be in full rotor, or full view. Again, necessary? Probably not. This is kind of a... how should I put it? Stage 1 type of construction, if you will. And what I mean by stage 1 is basically, this is as minimal as I would want it. You could do a step below this and do pistons and just make them go one way and have them static and they go up and come down. Or you can make it this way where they turn one way. The other step you could do, and it's something I intend to do later with future builds that are more advanced, is to set up basically a double rotor, kind of like the front landing gear on the Interceptor, where one's sideways and one's forward, and you could actually like turn it to where it's flush with this wall and then lay it down, which we could do, but since I don't have meteors turned on at the moment, it's kind of unnecessary. Although it would be a lot better. Alright, hold on a second. Okay, so here's the better version, which the reason I changed it is because it really only required a couple more pieces, and that was one extra rotor and a couple more. I use batteries to give us extra storage. You can... slipped off the armrest. You can use anything. You could just use blocks all the way up here, but I wanted to be able to buffer and store power. And I also thought, let's put an antenna up here. So we went ahead and did that. The only thing that does look a little weird is that they're kind of floating off of like nothing, but whatever. It works. So we've got antennas up here now. In theory, you only need one, but my OCD kicked in and it just looked weird. It's, yeah, just wrong. So yeah, this will allow it to turn all the way around and rotate down if we want to collapse it to where it doesn't actually get in anything's way. Now to the bad news. These new batteries, they're awesome. And they require normally everything that I already have, except for these very, very irritating little things called power cells, that each one of these needs 120 power cells. There's about 6 there. So if you do the math, we need about 720 power cells. That's a lot. How do I know that's a lot? Well, because I told my computer to make 120 power cells. It got through 7 before we ran out of material. Look at this. 8,000 iron. 2,000 nickel. Almost 8,000 cobalt, and 360 silicon, which isn't that big a deal. So I'm probably going to have to do some disassembling to get this to work, because yeah, I don't think mining all of that is going to work for me. It's just, yeah, it's just not going to work out. Ow! Why do I keep getting hurt? Okay, and I never finished this other assembler, did I? Dang. This is where having a second assembler would be nice, because, you know, you could do other things in the process. So let me grab... actually, I'm going to leave that there. Okay, so let's switch over to disassembling mode. Wait, what? Reactor components. Oh wait, is this all that's in the inventory of the assembler? Inventory. Ah! Okay, that's the thing. Okay, this would give us... That only gives us 15 iron, 10 gravel, and 5 silver. No thank you. Silicon wafers. Let's see... What else have we not really been using that much? We haven't been using thruster components all that much. Why can I not move you? Any item produced by an assembler. Oh, produced by an assembler. Wait. I should be able to do that. It's all routed through the cargo system. What if I do this? No. This. No. Dang, how do I disassemble things? Production queue, inventory. There's something funny going on around here. What if I move it to the refinery? Nope, won't let me do that. Weird. That is so weird. How do I don't want these in there. Okay, I can drag... What? Wait a minute. What is going on? Okay, something's glitchy. I think I'm gonna try and save it and reboot it. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back. I rebooted and all that stuff. The game. I still cannot get these to leave. I thought maybe it was because there was too much in this first crate. So I came down here to the second one connected to the system, dropped that in there, and it still ends up with, like, reactor parts. Wait a minute, what is going on here? Now I've got all... What? I don't know. I'm very confused. I don't know what it's doing. So we're in disassembly mode. What does this give us? Iron, cobalt, gold, platinum, silicon, and magnesium, silicon, and we need nickel. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's move that. I don't want to disassemble all those because I want my computers. See, why does it keep putting it in there? I don't get it. Oh, and here's another thing. Do we have any raw stuff we can put in there? See, I don't... Oh, we're at 248. Oh my goodness. It's like automatically putting stuff in and then getting filled up. I think that's the problem. But I don't get... Alright, let's turn that off. Let's see if that helps. Maybe it'll stop grabbing things. Maybe that was the problem. Is it's grabbing things. Aha! We have... Wait. What? Wait, no. Oh, dang it. So that's what's going on. It's set up to use the conveyor system. What if we turn this off? If we turn this off, can we drag and drop things as needed? Yeah, okay, that's what we need to be doing then. Alright, so that's about 1,000. And that gives us 22 iron per thing. What is... Oh. I don't really need the hand drill. I wonder what that'll give us. 20 iron, nickel, and cobalt. And this requires iron, nickel, cobalt, and silicon. Ah, okay. This is iron. This gives us 30. Alright, let's do that. What else can we get rid of? I think is radio communication. I'm sure I'll need those. Okay, so while that's working, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these down and what am I carrying? Oh, I've got a bunch of plates. I don't need those. I went through and I did all the plating already. I sound like Master Chef. I did all the plating correctly. What I'm gonna do is strip these solar panels at least and put them on here. Kind of so we don't have to, you know, basically so we don't have to like try and rebuild everything. I can just take what we already have. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'll probably do everything but the energy cells, because I think I have everything else that I need to do that with. So I will be back in a bit when we have everything kind of squared away except the energy cells. Okay, Alrighty, so I basically retrofitted the private sale to welder because I really didn't feel like doing this all by hand. Which actually is working pretty well because they're automated. You can just turn them on and move the ship forward, which is cool. So yeah, I have everything in place with the exception of the energy cells. That's the last component I need in order to finish up this solar system. Hey, that would be kind of cool. It's the solar system, right? The solar array, though, that's kind of what I'm calling it. So I have to get the energy cells finished, which I'm melting down or disassembling a lot of stuff to get what I need to do that. Oh, it's welding those because it's got all the components in there, but I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't seem right, because it's not done yet. Like, there's no energy cells in them. I wonder though how much you could actually get them up to. But the solar panels are done, antennas are done, the rotors and pistons are both done, so we can show that off in a second here. The only thing that we have left to do is the energy cells for the batteries, which we can do. Oh, and then the only other things that we need to do is I need to put the connector down underneath here so that when we build the small ship, it can be basically completed, or it can dock with it, because the merge blocks won't work. We've been over that one before, that the large merge blocks don't work with the small ones. I wonder if they're going to retroact that at some point. That would be kind of neat. So yeah, this welder, great way to do things, by the way. Much better than by hand. Just to make sure... Okay, that bottom one is done. So these are all getting up to the point where they can be based on without having their energy cells available. Now, what I don't know is, because these aren't actually welded to the point of being functional, is whether or not they'll be able to allow power to pass through them. That's the other thing that I don't know. And I may turn these antennas like way low so that they don't draw power. Actually, I might even turn them off for now because I kind of wanted them there, but just for decoration at the moment. And then we'll probably slap a beacon on top. I don't know. I don't know how permanent I'm going to make this solar array thing. It might stay on the station for a while, but it may get booted. It may get the boot. I don't know yet. Oh, antenna 2 is up. So it's probably drawing power from the solar panels right now, since their power is not going into the batteries, which is fine. This is the cool part about having a welder system set up. So how far up did these go? Yeah, okay, just went up to the power cell. Where is... There's a control panel. Let me go ahead and turn off these so that we won't have to deal with that. Come on, let me get in. And now let's park it over the final 2 solar panels, and we'll leave that to complete itself, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Once we get the energy cells in place. Oh, and connectors require what? Steel plates to be placed. We need to get that in place. While we're here, how goes... Inventory is full. Oh! Oh, I didn't even think about that. Let's just see how many we can make. We may have enough already, I don't know. I think I went a little overboard on that. Maybe not. I can't get enough nickel. I don't know why. I was almost good on the cobalt. We'll just let that go for now. I don't know how many we'll get out of that, but whatever. Alright, so that's in place. Oh, and let's put... I think I'm going to bring it down to about here. If I can get it to come up. Something like that. And yes, I know I'm not using the welding ship, but it would kind of be a pain in the butt to get it down here. And these types of things aren't really that complicated to do. Actually, what all do I need to make it functional? Good grief. It's almost going up to the functional level just on the steel plates. Wow, 77, that's a random number. Okay. Let's get in here and turn this off so we don't use up all our uranium, because we can always use the uranium for something else. Actually, let's move you. I don't know if I'll clear this or not. Oh! Pfft. Might as well. I don't know how much it'll be able to get done. Oh, I just broke the thing. Crap. I just broke two of them. Dang it, man. Oh, we need to make sure the speed's dissipated. Okay. So we'll leave that there for now. Okay, I need to put this back. That wasn't very nice. At least it's all connected, so it won't... It's all connected, so it won't float away or anything, which is good. Okay. Now, I would like... Where's the assembler? We have 47 energy cells. I don't know if we'll have enough for 120. Tell you what. I think I had... Yeah, I do have a cockpit down here. I'm going to move the cockpit up here as a temporary thing, so that I can control the solar array from up there and just be able to recharge myself. Because that's the other function this will serve, is I won't have to actually get into a ship. I'll just be able to fly over and, you know, just grab the cockpit and I'll be able to recharge my energy, which is always useful. What is it, 3? Okay. And we'll put it right above here. Something like that. Okay. So the final thing that we'll do is we'll test out the rotors and pistons and see how that all works. And then we should be able to see whether or not you get power or not. Actually, I should be able to just get into this right now once it's assembled and see if current is still being able to be passed through even though the batteries aren't complete. That'll be a key thing, because otherwise, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I'll have to wait until we can get enough material to make all the batteries that we need. Okay, we are getting power. Awesome! It is working! It is working! Okay. So here's some things we need to take care of. Let's group these. Station antennas. Let's group landing gear. Oh, that's down. Okay. Solar array pistons. Okay, there's 3 rotors. Why is there 3? Okay. 1 is down there for the platform that's no longer there. So because these must be the other 2. Solar array rotors. And I believe I think we're gonna name this one solar array, oops, rotor, what is this, horizontal, and this one would be vertical. And the reason I think that is because this one should be further along up here. Okay, now, here's the tricky part. We need to figure out the degree settings that we need. This one is currently set to 0, so we need it to go negative 45 to turn that way. Wait. Yeah, that should be enough. And the other one we shouldn't have to worry about for now. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to go into horizontal, turn it off for now, set the braking high, set the braking on this one to be high, that we can turn off, I think. Well, let's leave it on for now. It's currently at 0. Oh, and this one we're gonna lower the displacement. So negative, and I also, for those of you that have watched my previous episodes, I didn't know if you highlight this and use your arrow keys, you can actually adjust them accurately. Did not know that. We need this to spin at a negative. Let's just try negative. Now this looks a little more imprecise for some reason. Whatever. Alright, so that should be good. So what I'm going to do is grab both pistons, and this can be named Solar Array Piston 1, Solar Array Piston 2. That should be good. Let's reverse this, turn this on, and watch the magic happen. Oh, it's kind of wobbly though. It's probably because the rotor is... Oh no. I should have saved it. Please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Okay, we need to turn that rotor off, like, now. It's going to snap things. Okay. So, we have some stability issues that we need to work out, I think. As it's... Look at it wobble! So, not the most... Oh dear lord, it is wobbling. Look at that! I didn't know it would do that. Oh no. What is happening right now? Oh, it's because they're off! Dang it! It's because they're off! There's no compensation for them. Turn both on. Okay. Now, oh wait, what about pistons? Where's the 2 pistons? Maybe I need to turn those off. Turn those off. Ooh. Okay. So this was apparently not a good idea to make it, vertical. Oh, and I didn't set a limit on the horizontal one. Dang it. Or did I? No, maybe I did. Alright, now just stop spinning. Everything in space games, Kerbal, Space Engineer, it's just all about spinning. So the two things, I'm not real familiar with the Pistons, they're very new. So two things that have been going on. A, when I tested this in Creative, I did it with a single piston and no sideways rotor. It was just the vertical, or the horizontal rotor. There was no vertical rotor. So that could be causing a problem. And I've never done it with two pistons, which could make it more unstable. So be sure to let me know what you think. Advice on making it more stable and whatnot, because it looks like if I leave everything on and turn the pistons off, it kind of fixes itself, but it's still wobbling. You know what? What happens if we put a gyroscope on it? I wonder, would that fix it? Where's gyroscopes? Motor, steel plate, construction. Oh my, there's actually a lot to a large gyroscope. I'm thinking that might help. Might make everything worse, but it might help. Was it 300 of these? And then large tube. Sure. I know we're running a little bit long, actually a lot long. Come on, get out of there. But I'd like to see if we can fix this before. Can I put it on the rotor? Yeah, let's do that. 800 steel plates. My bad. Totally thought it said 3. Construction components, motor, computer, and more steel plates. Good lord. There are so many steel plates in a large gyroscope, apparently. Alright, let me pause it and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I put a gyroscope on the top. And while it doesn't seem to fix everything, it did seem like it made it a little bit better. Enough that I'm not too concerned about it. I also corrected a... no, it's still wobbling, but it's not doing its, like, flip all over the place thing. Wait, why is one of the rotors still going? That concerns me. There's... yeah, stop moving. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it's doing. Maybe turn both of the rotors on. Maybe that'll help. That's so weird that turning them both on seems to reduce the jagginess, whereas turning them off makes them, like, flip out. I don't quite get that. So let's see. Let's just, for kicks and giggles. It should have enough room there, I think. If it goes this way and folds sideways... I don't know, let's just bring it down and see if it flips out or not. I have saved it right before I did this, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, they're off. I was like, hey, they're not moving. What's going on? Oh, dear lord. What is that? Play that funky music, white boy. Okay. And then... pistons off. Huh. Okay, so I'm seeing a pattern here, and that is don't turn the rotors off. Turn the pistons on only when you need to elevate it, and turn them off otherwise. That's kind of what I'm seeing, and otherwise it does, you know, it gets down and groovy. So, yeah, so I'm going to end the episode here on that lovely note. And in the meantime, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Be sure to leave advice if you have any on how to make this more stable, and I will see you all next time. Peace!